Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to ParcelPal's channel. Joining us, as always, is the Chief Executive Officer, Rich Willis. Welcome back, sir.
Morning, sir. Thank you
Always
for having me back.
Always a pleasure. So we got lots of exciting news to dive into here. ParcelPal announces an execution of a service agreement with a sizable hydroponics company. First and foremost, let's kind of disseminate this a little bit. What is this hydroponics company? Where are they located? What exactly is the insights with them?
Yeah, so they're a company that they are a pretty decent size. We're starting with them in Toronto. We're looking to expand with them pretty rapidly. Calgary, Manitoba, but they have a pretty nice footprint. They're in, some pretty large stores, including Sobeys as well. So there's, people are probably going to see that in their local store if they shop there, which most people probably do. It's in terms of the size of the deal, I project it's going to be probably anywhere from 200 to 400,000 that it can bring in. 200K to 400K in that range, just depending on how many cities we expand to. But we've already had a pretty successful run with these guys in Toronto as well. So I think this will be a pretty good one.
Yeah. So as a hydroponics company, what do you exactly like shipping for them? Are these just growing, just like the pot growers and things like that, to like Sobeys and stuff like that? And where's like the distribution coming out of for them?
Yeah, so I mean, they have facilities that they do that, but essentially what they do is we're taking it and putting it into the stores for them. We're taking it from their actual distribution center and their facilities there, where it's actually going to be grown in the store as well.
Oh wow!
So that's where it's going to be done there. Yeah, it's a pretty wicked thing. I didn't really know too much. I wasn't even familiar with it too much. If you asked me a year ago what it was, I wouldn't really know. So
yeah. For sure. So as we kind of head into the last quarter here, aside from the hydroponic side of it, you guys are still rapidly scaling. I think you mentioned that you're going to have earnings releasing soon. That'll be exciting to talk about. Is there anything you're specifically focused on right now?
Yeah, I mean, the real focus, me personally, and I've been spending a lot more time in the US focusing on growing with some large providers here, because I think that's where we have a pretty big opportunity. And I'm going to expand on that in some future chats with you as well. But I have a rapid plan to get this company scaling very large. I'm working on a lot of larger clients. Obviously, continue to focus on pharmacy. I want to focus on construction, meal kit delivery. I want to work on the ones that are better margin customers, because a lot of the customers in the space, it's hard to make money in certain industries. But the area I'm most excited about for the business, honestly, has been the warehousing side, because I think that's where, given some of the supply chain constraints as well, is where a lot of the opportunity to make a great deal of money as well and to rapidly expand. So, I'm actively continuously looking for the warehousing side. And I think I may have said before, so I'll say it again publicly, that I do believe warehousing will account for, I think, 50% of our revenue here in the next probably 24 months, if not sooner.
Now, are you leasing the warehousing? Is that what you're looking to do for like a distribution center?
Yeah, so we're also looking at doing some storage. We'll do some cross docking as well. There's some other areas we do want to get into, but having that there, we're getting the customers in where they can store pallets and do that kind of stuff. We make our money from actually moving the pallets around. Think of it like the razor blade theory, where you get them using the razor and then essentially giving the razor away, but using the razor blades and charging them a lot for that, so you get them in. So getting the clients in, or essentially by charging them next to nothing just to get the pallets in there. But when they move the pallets around, that's really where we make a lot of our money there as well. And you get a customer essentially for life.
Yeah,
as well.
So I want to just back roll a little bit, because you said you were kind of chasing some of these kind of higher margin clients. Is that something that's going to tie into the warehousing side of the business, or what do you define as kind of a higher margin client in your industry?
Some of the big names out there, obviously, the FedEx of the world, UPS is those are good ones. Obviously, you have kind of your standard ones there, which are ones I'm always constantly attacking and going to continue to sign. I want to sign groups like that and expand. Obviously, as you guys know, we're a big Amazon client right now, but we're diversifying outside of that. But additionally, looking to get into the construction space, hardware, retail, grocery. We're doing that right now. The focus has also been pharmaceutical, because that's where our margins are really, the highest right now. So that was kind of my focus from the start as well. And it's easy to expand in that area, because if you work with a lot of the large clients, we have a couple of larger ones. I think like CareX, for instance, we've done well with them, Bayshore Pharmacy, like groups like that out there.
I really appreciate these insights, Rich.
Yeah, not a problem.
On this
So,
note, guys, if you ever have any questions as well, because this is a pretty in-depth discussion, you guys are in a really fascinating industry. So if you guys ever have any questions, let us know what you think in that comment section below. But in light of this news, stay cool, stay awesome, and we'll catch you in the next one.
yeah, thanks. Appreciate it, Kyle.